Hello everybody, my name is Tim Steinfort. I'm a musician and a video editor, and I'm proud to say that this is what I do for a living. I used to play only skinhead rock and roll, but nowadays I also play country and Americana. Actually, I play whatever the fuck I want to play. Anyway, this was my first US tour together with Jenny Wu. I know Jenny Wu for a long time, and I kinda see her like the sister I never had. We were in this tour together, and we didn't know what to expect. Our tour manager fucked up big time. He didn't even arrange the fucking flight tickets, but the shows were already booked, so we decided to go anyway. When I arrived at Chicago airport, I didn't even know who would pick me up. Then one guy showed up. His name is Grant Jacobson. He's the drummer of a band called F.C.S, and he knew about the tour and all the problems we were about to face. So he decided to help us out. He stayed sober all night and drove us all around the Midwest. And when we asked him, why did you decide to help us out, he answered, this is the Midwest. We have to represent our scene. We don't want you guys to go back to Europe and say the Midwest sucks. And that's when Jenny and I met F.C.S. I hope you guys will enjoy watching this tour documentary, and I hope you guys will share it with your friends to support us and all these great bands you're about to see in this video. Thank you. F.C.S skins, F.C.S skinheads, racial glass. Here's to us and everyone who wants to be like us. F.C.S skins, F.C.S skinheads, racial glass. Here's to us and everyone who wants to be like us. It's the first time in the US. I haven't slept for, I think, 24 hours.
You guys driving the same side of the road or something?
No, the same side. But hey, I'm here, and now we're gonna rock.
Class War! Working man, there's no say. Scraping by to the end of the day. Why the rich get richer? Boys ain't born, ain't gonna give anymore. Built this country with blood and sweat. For what we've done, this is what we get. For what we've done, this is what we get. I will live this land. I will make a stand. I will. Time is now. Class war on the battleground. Never pride get taken away. Working class, we're here to stay. Organized on the street, we'll stand together, we'll never see defeat. Keep it so you can understand. This class war against the working man. This class war against the working man. Class war in this land. I will make a stand. I will. Time is now. Class war on the battleground. It's not about left or right. It's about being right and fucking wrong. Class war! Our war! No more! Class war! Class war! Finish land! Our war! Make a stand! No more! Time is now! Class war! On the battleground!
Fucking hell.
Oh, man.
Not bad. I don't think I need citrus.
No.
You can't film this shit, son.
Hi Jenny, how are you?
Well, I'm pretty tired. Pulled 2 all-nighters in a row. But,
You came from what, Mexico?
yeah.
All right.
Legally.
Legally. All right. Yeah, I see you already bought a guitar, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yes.
Okay.
4,000 pesos well spent.
Right. Perfect. Okay. Well,
Let's go to Milwaukee.
oh yes.
What are you gonna do, right?
For the second time I liked it.
Just wait a second.
I mean, that actually looks really good. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it. I'm all over this
Wow, look at
fabulous
this.
hoodie.
Right? Fabulous. It's totally fab.
Love it.
this about? The Blues Brothers movie?
The Elevated Train, Blues Brothers movie.
That's over here.
Chicago.
Yeah, this is definitely where all the police cars at now.
In the ghetto right now.
Chicago style skinheadoid. We ain't the first, we ain't the last. We're the ones doing it right. Chicago style skinheadoid. Doesn't matter where you're from, matters where you're at. Outside, now it's time to hear our sound. Chicago style skinheadoid. Oh, Chicago style skinheadoid. Oh, time to shout it out loud. Oh, Chicago style skinheadoid. Oh, music that makes us proud.
For the ones that always stood their ground, for those who spoke when no one made a sound, for the ones that fought until the end, for the ones that died with empty hands, for the ones that made it for so far, and for those who are real proud of every scar, for the ones that probably die young. You're my inspiration for this song. For the ones that still stand proud, for the ones that never ever had a doubt, for the ones like you and me. This one's for us.
Fucking homo.
For the ones that stump into the ground, for decent folks that often come around, for the ones with poor hard-working hands, for the ones that no one understands,
South Side. I never would have
for the ones
expected
that
it to be this
have been
crazy.
beaten down,
Well, look at here. You can
for those
see
that
the
feel
bus
true
chains
love in their
follow
hometown,
all the way.
for the
Follow
ones
this
that
guy
came
up.
out second best,
Yes, I'm
for
going.
those who are still damaged from the past, for the
Look at this. This
ones that still stand proud, for the ones that never ever had a doubt, for the ones like you and me. This one's for us. It's for honest men who could not find a solution, so they lied. For macho men that are somehow still not man enough to cry. For heroes throughout history that fought till they died, and outlaws that have tried to show their ways were justified. For the ones like you and me. This one's for us.
We're never gonna go away again. For now,
Tell the viewers at home where we're going.
San Francisco, California.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Sacramento.
Right.
If you're on flight 2711 to San Francisco, 12A. Flight 2546 to Oakland, 18B. Flight 3526 to Phoenix, 810.
My ex-girlfriend didn't want to have sex with me anymore, but I slept with her
Anyway.
when I was on tour. I said, okay, if you don't want to have sex, that's okay, but could you at least have the decency to look at me while I'm masturbating? You know? she didn't even want to do that, you know?
What a bitch.
What a prude, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Suck up.
Takes guts to get a tattoo of a gaping asshole. This song goes out to every single person who was never afraid to be different and to stand apart. It's called Apart from the Crowd. Let's wake up the neighborhood! I was cast out, I was blind, but now I see that the strongest in the bag are always filled by the weak. They try to make the exceptional feel ashamed, but it's what sets us apart. It truly is our greatest strength. Speak up, be loud, stay strong, stay proud. Speak up, be loud, stay strong, stay proud. We don't want to sit in silence. We want to stop the blame. Today is our day. Tomorrow won't be the same. All right, Sacramento. Thank you guys very much. Woo! My name's Steinfort.
This one goes out to all the old people here who actually got their knuckles dirty fighting fascists. To the young people, you have a scene because of them. Don't forget that. Always stand up for what you believe. It's what's called skill and justice.
Because you're young, sharp as a knife. You need that blood to come alive. Out on the edge, out on the town. You ain't got time to settle down. You're always sure, you're always right. You see it all in black and white. You never listen to anyone because you're young. Because you're young, you're torn between a world of hate, a world of dreams. So much to gain, so much to lose, so much to fight for, so much to change. You don't look back, you don't look down. You gotta turn everything all around. You hope you live your life like a lonely girl. Because you're young. Stop talking back. Get off the phone. You're late again. You missed the last one, so let's take away. You want to live. I know something's got to give. You're always sure, you're always right. You see it all in black and white. You never listen to anyone because you're young. That's right. Okay, guys, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
All right. What's the name of your band?
Bad Assets from Detroit.
All right. Can you represent yourself to the viewers at home?
Okay, I'm Ralph, vocals. This is Matt, guitar.
John, play bass.
I'm Andy. I play drums.
Okay, guys, nice to meet you.
And we got one guy who's missing, Jason.
Play second guitar.
Plays second guitar. He just had a kid, couldn't make it.
All right. Was he pregnant or the girl?
We don't think so, at least.
I will tap John to say how the band started.
Ralph and I talked a while back, like 7 years ago, about starting kind of a more traditional oi band, something that there's plenty of hardcore bands around that they dabble in it. Because of all sorts of grown-up shit, we decided to put it on hold for a while. I got a group of guys together, and it worked for a minute. Due to all sorts of other circumstances, we ended up having Matt joined the band, and we've had a few drummers since. But we've had this lineup here, with Jay, who's not with us for better part of 5 years now.
Something like that, yeah.
The scene in Detroit is good, and what John was saying is when we started, there was no oi scene in Detroit. So you have a punk scene and you have a hardcore scene. So the hardcore scene is kind of you know, the real hardcore, you know, whatever type of thing, and then you have the punk rocker. So there was no oi. So we started this band to try and start an oi scene in Detroit. And after we started, there were some other bands that started in Detroit that were oi bands.
Yeah,
now, I will say this, that when we started, we had the idea to be traditional oi, but when you listen to our music, you can see we do have an influence of
rock and roll,
hardcore, rock and roll.
Yeah, totally.
So, you know, we call ourselves oi, but we kind of do whatever the fuck we want because we're from Detroit. A lot of the lyrics are about Detroit, our jobs. You know, I wrote a song. We have some newer songs. I'll tell you what some of them about. They're not on the record that's out, but I wrote a song called Vultures. It's about people that strip the wires and wood out of houses. There's so many abandoned houses in Detroit that people make money going to these houses and stealing from the
I know,
houses.
it's insane, man.
And once they steal all the wires and electrical stuff from the house, then the house is worthless. So then no one will move into it. So it's a vicious cycle, a cycle of violence, if you will. We had, hey, you got to see the tattoo here. Here we go.
Yeah, both Andy and I support the club.
I support the club
Oh,
too.
yes.
I just don't have a tattoo yet. Sorry.
Actually, I just got a second one, so a little handicap rocking. So,
but you guys are like football hooligans.
Oh,
American football hooligans, or is it the baseball team?
I wouldn't use the word hooligan.
well, there's Ramon.
I don't like to say hooligan. I don't even like to say it. But we support Detroit City football. We love it. And that's our team. We've written songs about that as well. So I guess that is one traditional skinhead thing we do. But we don't write about our boots and our clothes and all that.
Yeah, of course.
Who wants to hear another song like that? But we have a record just came out called On Trial from Crowd Control Media. We have
Rebel Sound.
Huh?
Rebel Sounds.
Rebel Sound also supported it.
Yep.
So that record is out now. And we have new songs. I don't think we can talk about where they're going yet. Well, we can talk about one thing. Also on Crowd Control Media, Oi the Tape. We have two brand new songs.
Volume 1.
Volume 1.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's 3
Oi
planned.
the Tape, Volume 1. We have 2, I said we were the same, we have 2 songs on it. So that's coming out soon. And hopefully, Bad Assets will come to Europe next year.
Last fucking song. We're badasses from Detroit.
Born and raised in the Rust Belt, we're making art, voice to smell, build this country, growing great, holding strong through financial pain. Fuck motion, we got legs, always doing what it takes. We built the auto industry, rest of the world don't bend to me. We've been put to the test, Midwest, fuck the rest, we'll never be second best. Midwest, fuck the rest, we've been put to the test, Midwest, fuck the rest, we'll never be second best. Midwest, fuck the rest. We're not wearing flashy suits. We're the ones with scuffed up boots. You're driving around in fancy cars. We've got knuckles full of scars. Work all day, work all night. Don't care about you. We're always right. Fuck the East and fuck the West. Midwest is the fucking best. We've been put to the test. Midwest, fuck the rest. We'll never be second best. Midwest, fuck the rest. We've been put to the test. Midwest, fuck the rest. We'll never be second best. Midwest, fuck the rest. We've been put to the test. Midwest, fuck the rest. We'll never be second best. Midwest, fuck the rest. We've been put to the test. Midwest, fuck the rest. We'll never be second best. Midwest, fuck the rest.
We're badasses. Thank you. Good night. Rock Crew's up next.
Okay, guys, how you doing? How are you?
Good, we're doing good. We're Fair City from the south side of Chicago. Snoopy, the lead singer. I'm Grant, play the drums. This is Philip, plays guitar. It's Chris, guitars. And Dan, our new bass player.
Fair City started in like December-ish, 2005. Was it? 2004? It was 2004, sorry.
We started in 2004 as a 3-piece. Noopy came along and wanted to sing, so he got all upset that we didn't include him in the band. So he came down to the basement. We were practicing at our friend Shane's house. He was nice enough to let us use his basement. And they came down all pissed off at us for not inviting him to the party. So came down and he had a song he had written already called Southside Pride, which it's on our first album, Our Way of Life. And our first song we actually played together as a group was Ultraviolence, and we killed it. We did an outstanding job for his first band. And so the name Fear City comes, we had started a crew a couple years earlier, and a few people hung on to it, and so the band started up. We decided, hey, you know, that's what better, it's another name for Chicago, we're from Chicago, so we called it Fear City.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
A couple years later, the crew got a lot bigger, a lot more friends, and all the friends started coming back out. So we're from the south side of Chicago, as I said earlier, and on the south side, we sing songs about where we're from, what we know, because that's all you can do. A lot of bands out there sing about songs they don't know about, and they don't practice what they preach.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the biggest things that we're against is the fact that if I'm going to sing a song about drinking and fighting, you bet your ass I'm drinking and fighting.
Yeah.
We're all friends. We don't have known each other for 20 plus years. We can call whatever you can call Southside Skinheads, you can call Fear City Skinheads. We're all still going to be best friends for the past 20 years. I got 20 years of best friends that I run around the crew with. So we're not a political crew. It has nothing to do with, we're not on the politics side. We don't like boneheads. That's the bottom line. They're not welcome, and we'll make sure they go away. However we got to do it. One of the biggest problems is that, like I said earlier, you got bands that preach about smashing Nazis, and that's all they are. All they are is smashing Nazi bands. And can you sing about something else? Like, yeah, people say they always sing about the south side of Chicago, but that's all we are. That's all we know about.
And that's what it is. And we went so long without recording anything. We put out our first album in 2006, and that was it.
But you guys were more like a live band, and
yes,
yeah, 100%.
And it was more like you played for your own crew, which is big enough to fill a fucking pub or whatever. Can you tell us about that?
All right, well, I'll get down to that. We play, like I said, we play shows on the south side for free beer. And to touch up a little bit,
Best case scenario.
Fear City, is it like a crew, or is it a band, or is it both?
What it is, it's a bunch of friends. Bottom line, ultimately, we're Fear City Skinheads first, and we're in the band second. And we're family, actually family first.
Yes,
Fear City
yes.
second, and then fucking.
And the band is like, so to speak, the voice of the crew. Like.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, the fight stories that really happen, they come back in the lyrics of Fear City.
100%. Like we write
all names out for legalities.
And then every single one of us, not only are we in the band, but we're all part of the crew.
But you know, ultimately, at the end of the day, we're family. And that's everybody on the south side of Chicago, Blue Island, the nearby area. We're absolute family. You know, and now we're on the north side of Chicago, those are our brothers.
Yeah.
Milwaukee, those are thick as thieves. I mean, those guys are super close, same as us, but in Milwaukee. Love them guys to death. And without them, we wouldn't be nothing. You know, not for stupid CD sales or whatever the case is, but the fact that these guys support us, travel whatever little place we travel, and religiously show up to the show, because it's what we do. We're family, we're friends, we're Fear City.
Let's not sing along. You'll catch on quick.
We're the ones who pay the price for your stereotypes and your lies. Lose our
City skins, Fair City skinheads, racial glass. Here's to us and everyone who wants to be like us. Fair City skins, Fair City skinheads, racial glass. Here's to us and everyone